Hello, Junction City Today fans. Craig Bielik right here with Farrell Lafferty on the other side. Our guest today is here for a couple of reasons. First off, we're going to talk to her about her profession and tips that she has learned in her business that will help you. And then also to introduce Amanda Schleniger.
Yep.
Oh, I love to say that, Schleniger.
It's a mouthful.
Sounds like a German sausage kind of.
It really does. It really does. Liven your barbecue with Schleniger.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
No, that's really cool. Amanda's
You
also
could liven your barbecue with a Schleniger.
with a Schleniger.
If I'm
Hey, listen,
around.
this girl will liven anything. Anything that she goes to is going to be lively. But Amanda is also going to be helping us with Junction City Today. You're going to see her hosting with or without me and Farrell. I mean, she's taking our job, Farrell. Do you know that?
Well, she can try.
That's right. Bring it on. Bring it on. Amanda has at least 8 years of experience in the real estate market successfully.
Yep.
With your company, which is called
Hustle and Heart Real Estate Group.
Hustle and Heart.
Yep.
Why? Where'd that come from?
Ooh, that's a great question. So
That's what we do here.
I
Amanda.
love that.
I hope you get used to it.
Well, that's good.
We fire the hardball questions right out of the gate.
Like you said the other day, it was kind of hard being on this side, huh?
Yeah.
Ah!
A little difficult.
Hustle and Heart Real Estate Group. So that came literally from the heart, obviously. Everything I do, I like to do from a place of love. Because of my history, and we've kind of talked a little bit about that. I feel like, I have been on this end of the spectrum, and I've been on this end of the spectrum. And
You've
so
been on the Craig end and the Farrell end.
Oh, yeah. This isn't the good end right here.
So I've hit the bottom, and because of that, I've picked up my golden nuggets at the bottom, and I've said, you know what, money does not ever make or break me, and the level of success or digital business or digital numbers in my bank account doesn't make or break me. Even when I was flat broke on the streets, I'm still who I am today. And so I want people to know that, yes, I hustle to get where I am today, but I do it from a place of love.
There. Oh, that's a great thing.
Yeah.
I'm just
I mean,
lazy,
I
lazy
got it
and
on
stingy would be my company.
So Farrell is kind of try from the liver.
I do.
That would be
from the liver.
That would be
I
Farrell.
do just enough to get by.
Well, everybody needs somebody to lean on.
That's not true, man.
Yeah.
Farrell can get it. He can go out there.
Oh, I
and do it.
believe
Trust
it.
me, he really
I
can.
believe it. I've seen him. He does a great
So
job.
you sell houses,
Yes.
condos,
Yep.
townhouses.
Yep, all of it.
Mobile homes.
I have sold some mobile homes.
Tiny
yes.
houses? You ever
Yes.
sold a tiny house?
No, but I want to actually build and develop a tiny house compound.
Oh yeah.
I have
Wait a
spoke to Mayor Mike Caldwell
Yes.
about this idea and asked him if they have any plans in their overall plan in Ogden city limits to basically approve something like that. At this point, it's been a conversation for a lot of years, but it's
Right.
not anything that's like on the horizon anytime soon.
It takes time.
Yeah.
It really does. It takes time to make those things
Changes,
happen. And,
yeah.
if you're gonna put up 20,
Units.
tiny houses, you need 200 square feet or something
There-
like that.
I have a question.
Barbie
though.
houses.
I've been dying to ask this the minute you said a tiny home community.
Yes.
They already have that. We already touched on it. We have trailer parks already.
Oh,
Those are tiny home communities right there.
There you go. I thought he was going to say Christmas Village. Or something.
we do.
that-
Hey, you know what? I actually thought about that the other day. I was like, God, I have a Christmas cottage down there, and I really could just be crawled up in there. It's so cute.
Move in. I mean, why not?
I
I want to
was
hang out in it.
thinking
Can I just hang out and just wave at people?
You can. I thought about it the other day. Can that be an episode?
Yeah, absolutely.
That would
That
be
could
fun.
Let's
be an
shoot from
episode.
inside of a Christmas cottage.
Oh my gosh, that'd be great.
Oh my
And let's
gosh.
just get everyone's weird reactions.
Man, we got derailed
Okay,
We did.
sorry. Let's go
with
back.
Farrell. Who'd
We
have
did.
thought?
Huh, like a feral cat.
Who'd
We
have
didn't
thought?
know.
How? All right. So typically, real estate people say buyer's market, seller's market. Where are we
Yes.
at?
We are leveling off. I think, buyers have definitely got sick and tired of overpaying for houses.
Okay.
Sellers are still expecting top dollar, but it's becoming more negotiable.
Okay.
I think that there's a conversation that us as professionals need to have in what I would like to call a shifting market.
Okay.
Where it's not so much, years and years ago when I got in, it was definitely a buyer's market. You used
Okay.
to see people begging people to buy their houses.
Right.
Sellers were like, I need to move and I'm going to beg you to buy my house, because a lot of them were in a difficult situation considering where we were at in the world.
Oh yeah.
That's, we bought our house about 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And we got a killer deal on that house.
Yes.
Because the people that wanted to sell it, they wanted to sell it. And
They were
so
motivated.
We kind of threw kind of a low ball offer at them, and they took it. We're like, holy smokes! Well,
You're like,
we're
oh
moved to
my
it.
gosh,
Yeah.
like we really did this.
Motivated
So
seller.
cool.
Yeah.
Which comes down to, I mean, market value a lot of the time is based off supply and demand, right?
Sure it is.
But it's also based off motivation. Yours came down to, hey, they were motivated.
Yeah.
They may or may not have been, in the recession where they were needing to sell their home because they lost a job and could no longer afford it. And unfortunately, in their case, you kind of
Helped
took
me
the
out,
good end of
yeah.
the stick on that one.
Thank
So
goodness for
is
them.
this is this a good time to buy a house, or is it a
Absolutely.
good time to sell? I
Yeah, it's both.
If it's level, then it's actually
It's leveled
both,
off,
right?
like it was creeping. Purchase prices were creeping,
Yeah.
so that's why you heard for a long time that it was a seller's market,
Right,
right? It's still both beneficial to buyer and seller right now. It's kind of evening out. The playing field is evening out right now, and the reason I say that is sellers are still going to get top dollar, the highest we've ever seen in the state's history, right? However, because of supply and demand, we don't see those prices going down anytime soon. But buyers are winning because interest rates are still hovering over almost a national all-time low.
Wow.
So it's cheaper to own a home typically than it is to rent a home.
Yeah.
So both parties win, and I love that because we can literally go out and say everybody wins at the end of the day.
Okay, so can you do this by yourself? I mean, obviously you can buy a home by yourself and you can sell a home by yourself.
Yep.
So
But is it worth it?
is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
And what is your piece in that? I mean, obviously
that.
that's your business. So
That
you're
is
going to
my
say,
business.
use me.
Yes.
But why?
Yes.
Talk Farrell into
I
it.
love that. Farrell. Oh, this will be a hard one.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why you would use a professional is because at the end of the day, this is what we do, right? And I always like to use the analogy like, would you go to someone that changes oil for heart surgery? You might be able to do it. You might
Farrell
be able
has
to
no
figure
choice.
it. You might be able to figure it out.
He has to.
But at the end of the day, it's not what we do, So of course, if you're specialized in your industry, it's statistically proven that by getting a professional, you're going to make a net more money than if you were to do it on your own. I mean, the data doesn't lie. So a lot of people think, oh, well, 6%, that's industry standard across the board. Some people are charging 7%, some people are discount agents. I always say you get what you pay for.
Well, and also I think it would help to have somebody that knows the ins and outs. The laws and the
Yeah.
rules behind it.
Yeah.
You know how
Which there's a
we
lot.
can try this and do
for
this
sure.
and let's work. We've done this in the past. Let's see if this works for you.
Yes.
So
And I have kind of a proven method that I've literally perfected over, my 8 years of being in it. And my dad is a builder and developer.
Oh, wow.
So I've literally grown up on the construction sites.
Oh, yeah.
So this is in my blood. Like homes, houses, they're in my blood.
Can you drywall?
I cannot drywall.
Oh,
I can.
okay.
Hey, I can definitely sand me some drywall. I can make a smooth wall for sure.
You
But I
know
can't
what?
drywall.
That's actually harder than it sounds.
Yes.
Anybody that's ever tried that will tell you.
Yes.
That is actually
Yes.
harder than it sounds.
So, to answer your question as far as why use a professional, because it makes dollars and it makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you're wanting to sell
Was
your
that good
house
enough
right
for you?
now,
yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
there's all these tricks, to selling your house.
Yeah.
You can find online, 10 tips to sell your house or
Yes.
whatever. Give us your top 2. What are the 2 things people should do if they want
I'm
to
going to
sell
tell
their
you, I call them the 3Ds.
The 3Ds?
The 3Ds.
I like it. Install a 3D theater.
DD.
That's a good idea. Yep.
Yes.
That'll
So-
sell it every time.
I love it. So it's going to be deep clean,
Okay.
depersonalize,
Okay.
and hold on. Wait. The 3Ds, now you
there's-
got me all tongue twisted.
there's
I'm
4
like,
Ds.
wait, there's 4 Ds. So deep clean, depersonalize, and basically declutter is what it
Okay,
is. So you're
okay.
going to want to declutter and deep clean. It's kind of the same thing,
the
but
same thing.
yeah, but a little bit different.
No, they're not. Actually, declutter and deep clean, no, they're not.
Well, and they're not, because you have to declutter in order to deep clean, right? So and then you want to depersonalize. And the reason you do that is because nobody wants to go into a home seeing the way you look at a property,
Right.
seeing the way you live. If you have too many things on the walls and too many
Right.
pictures,
Right.
they're more interested in you and your life, because that's the world that we live in, is basically they're saying, okay, I want to know, we're all so nosy anymore.
Right.
Like, I want to know about you rather than looking at your home. I want
Right.
to know about you. So we advise people to basically depersonalize it so that they can envision themselves there and make it their own. Yeah.
But isn't it good to get a picture of the people that you know are coming and frame it and put it over the fireplace?
I love it.
if that's possible.
Do you know what? It's funny because when I host grand openings, I actually say on a flyer, an A-frame, right on the thing, "Welcome home."
Well, there you go.
and manifesting it for them because I really want them to feel like they're coming home.
There you go.
But I know that there's a house for everybody, like, and when it's meant to be, it'll be.
Do you have 3Ds for buyers?
Well, okay, so I love that. That's a great
Decide.
question. Yeah,
What do you
decide.
want?
Demand.
Describe.
Well, it's more like decide on an agent that's right for you.
Okay.
Right? Because it's not a one size fits all with professionals. You want someone that really knows how to talk to you
Okay.
in the way that you communicate and the way that you understand things. Are they taking time to really explain the process? Do they understand the process? Because there's a lot of agents getting into the market when the market's hot that may or may not truly understand the process themselves. You would be surprised how many legal binding contracts I've been in with agents on the other side that they got their client into a lot of trouble.
And they don't know what they're signing.
And they really are not knowing what they are advising their clients to sign. And it's sad. It's sad because it's a reflection of us as an industry as a whole. And so I think do your due diligence.
Due diligence. There's a
It's
second
due
D.
diligence. Like you make sure you do your due diligence and decide on a professional that's right for you. And I think by saying professional, I mean both an agent that's going to represent you in the purchase, but also a lender that's going to have your fiduciary duties at heart as well. Like the cool thing about me and my preferred lenders is this. I've aligned myself with two that are top in the state as well because they have the same vision as me. Like they are going to always put our fiduciary duties to our clients ahead of our own. We don't sell houses because we have to. We're doing this because we really love to be a part of the process so monumental for these people to manifest their dreams into reality. And we will never overpromise and underdeliver and tell people what they want to hear over what they need to hear. Like sometimes we have to tell them what they need to hear. We always need to tell them what they need to hear. But we do it from a place of love.
You know what? It's too bad you don't like your job, Amanda.
Yes, I know. Right, can you tell? I love my job.
She loves her
I love
job.
my job. I love
you have a
my job.
website, obviously, that
Yep.
people can find you at.
Yep.
And it is?
And then www.hustleandheartrealestategroup.net. And then you can also find me on Facebook or Instagram, both my name personally, which we will drop it below so I don't have to spell it, as well as Hustle and Heart Real Estate Group. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. And as usual, we thank you for watching Junction City Today
Yes.
with Amanda Schleniger
Yes.
from Hustle and Heart with Hustle and Heart right here. That should
You know what? That sounds like a 1980s sitcom cop movie.
be, yep, Hustle and Heart.
I love it.
You know, they're
I'd watch
opposite,
it.
but they solve the case every
right,
time.
Hey, there's always a good bad cop. Bad cop.
Hustle
Good
and
cop,
Heart.
bad cop.
Are you Hustle? I mean, can you really be Hustle?
Look at those muscles.
Well,
he's
I
got some
table
hustle.
But yeah.
Oh, no, that's muscle.
Is that what that
Oh,
is?
that's
Yeah.
hustle. Hey, I actually, yes, that's a great idea. I actually came up with a moving company called Hustle and Muscle.
Hustle and Muscle.
Yeah, isn't that cute?
Wow. Wow, and you'd be busy. You could be
I know, but I'm not gonna be doing it
bustle,
myself.
hustle, and muscle.
You
Yeah.
combine your businesses. You could help people move out of their old house and into their new house.
And you could argue with people. Bustle,
Well, I was
hustle,
actually
muscle,
just-
and tussle.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love and tussle with a well.
There's a lot more letters left, folks. I can keep going.
Yes.
But
I
we
love
won't.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us, Junction City today. Farrell Lafferty, Craig Bielik, and get used to her, Amanda Schleniger.